Up next, we have 6 of the biggest names in WWE set to do battle.
Prime time.
It's Colin Cassidy taking on all comers.
I've been waiting for this matchup. Come on, ring the bell.
And there's the bell. 2 competitors start. The others will join at fixed intervals. And the winner is the last man standing.
Oh, man. 6 competitors, all competing for one common goal.
Hang on to your hats, folks. With 6 competitors, arms, legs, and elbows will be flying.
But hey, that's why these superstars compete, for a chance at the title. And that's exactly what we have here.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
Guys, let's briefly discuss the challenger. He undoubtedly stands out from the pack with that larger-than-life, bold personality of his.
When you have 2 quality partners by your side, you have a tendency to walk with a little bit of a swagger. I think that's what we're seeing here.
On a roster full of bold superstars, he definitely stands out. And that's saying something. Oh, it's getting interesting now, Cole.
Challenger starting to falter. He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
Here's the deal with this guy. You can knock him around all you like, but he's just going to keep getting up and coming back at you.
I couldn't have said it better myself, which is a little scary considering it came from your mouth, JBL.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
Yeah, if it keeps working, keep working.
Look at Carl Anderson here.
Ow, brain buster. That neck might need to be checked.
AJ Styles making his way to the ring.
Here's my pick to win this thing.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. Expanding the repertoire. Here's a cover. He's got plenty of gas left in his tank.
You're right, he kicked out with ease.
Challenger not in a great place. And you have to wonder how much the challenger can sustain at this point.
Don't count him out yet, Michael. I'd be shocked if this is the end of the road for him. Well, he's known for making bold moves in the ring, Cole. And at this point in this match, now might be a good time for something a little over the top.
Time to pull out all the stops.
Great counter.
Another superstar has entered the match.
Well, Michael, this guy's been telling anybody that would listen that he's going to win this thing. Well, buddy, here's your chance.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Whoa, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
And, Michael, this might very well be where one of these...
What a move! What a smart move!
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Look at what a move!
Now that's a finishing move. This thing might be all over.
Somebody's going to get hurt in this match. Then again, he's still has a...
AJ Styles into the cover.
Here comes Goldberg. Oh, boy, spears abounding.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I kind of love it.
Oh, tremendously painful move to the spine.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
AJ Styles hits the deck,
And he goes for the pin.
There's the count. Incredible counter.
AJ Styles hits the mat hard.
He's not going to like that.
Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now. He's in a world of trouble. Much more of this, and I doubt he'll be able to continue.
The champ seems to have his number here tonight.
You know, given how many times he's gone to his finisher, you'd think he'd be in better shape right here.
Guys, if I'm him, I'm putting my finisher on ice. It clearly hasn't been working for him here tonight.
I think got the armbar locked in. Man, that got him good. He landed a perfectly placed strike. That'll send a message to your adversary, all right.
Right, and the message reads P-A-I-N. He's showing no signs of letting up. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
What does John Cena have to do at this point to stay in the match? The challenger is starting to feel the pressure of this high-profile championship match. Great offense by John Cena. Look at the attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit.
Jackhammer.
Oh, man.
What a fit. Could this be it?
I think so.
He just eliminated him with authority. What a counter that was.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly.
We got a cover. His head is taking an unbelievable amount of punishment here. We got a cover. Well, that messed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
He gets out of trouble there.
He sees it.
And he reversed it.
Good move there.
I think he's through playing around.
Colin Cassidy, no problem getting up.
I can't believe this. It's obvious the intention is to try and re-injure John Cena's neck.
Well, you know, Cole, after you return from an injury,
He's got it locked in. This could do it. Whoa! Would you look at this? Can you believe it? This is an undying will to succeed.
what a move. What a smart move.
Carl Anderson gets out of that one.
Oh, did you see the head whip back?
That was a huge count. He was able to reverse that.
How will these guys do with absorbing the punishment they're about to receive out here? It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack. This should do it right there.
I think this thing's over. And the champ is out.
Oh, the punch connects.
Boy, did he get dropped or what?
He can do it here.
I think he's got it. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
Second time we're seeing this here. Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. The reversal from Goldberg.
He's taking some offense. He's going to have to find a way to fend off the champ here.
Now, hold on a second. As the great Gorilla Monsoon used to say, his opponent may very well be playing possum.
Oh, man, but this guy has spent a lot of time outside the ring. If I were him, I'd just keep this one inside the ropes and finish this thing.
A textbook reversal.
Did he score the pin? What an escape as he gets the shoulder up at 2.
Man, I thought that was going to be enough, Cole.
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
When he gets going like this, there are few better. The reversal from Goldberg. He was able to reverse that. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. John Cena gets out of that one.
Looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put things back together here.
Michael, this is a dangerous... Ooh, nice counter. He's showing no signs of letting up.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
No kidding. Over and over and over again.
Colin Cassidy doing a great job of turning that around.
For the pin and the win. 1, 2. And the champ is out.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go. 2. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. Bringing it back between the ropes.
And that's a good thing.
He gets out of trouble there.
Whoa! Don't get up! Oh boy. What's he gonna go for here, Cole?
Power. He's looking to put his opponent away right here.
1.
Oh, and the kick out comes just in the nick of time.
They have to submit here. Referee asking just when you thought it was over. Wow. Wait a minute.
Refusing to give in there. What sheer determination.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal.
Big Cass fired up. Got him where he wants him.
Whoa.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Just toying with the competition a little. If he suffers much more, he may lose all mobility in that shoulder.
Yeah, that shoulder could become completely dislocated. Oh, boy. Big Cass. Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so. 2. He's inflicting some serious pain here. At this point, you think he'd have that move well scouted.
He saw that one coming.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go. 1, 2. Goldberg's gone.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
You're right. A championship opportunity doesn't come around all that often. You got to make the best of it. And right now, Colin Cassidy is visibly bleeding. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now. Nice reversal there.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
I think he's got him.
Avoids the impact there.
Oh, that's going to hurt. Come on. Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here. This is a level of destruction. He may get the 3 count right there.
Gonna be close. Oh, looking to put an end to this one.
Extra slow getting back to his base here. He was one step ahead on that one.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. experiencing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
No kidding, this is getting ugly.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
That's how you make an impact. Uh-oh. Colin Cassidy is looking to end it.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Watch this.
And now, looking to put him away.
Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this.
He got the job done. This one's over.
Here are your winners and new All-Star World Heavyweight Champion, Death.
We have a new champion. Unbelievable.
But let's not forget.
the Destroyer, Goldberg. Death. Big Cass. Apollo Crews, Carl Anderson, Alberto Del Rio, Xavier Woods, Apollo Crews, Carl Anderson, Alberto Del Rio,
Enough talk and anticipation, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Royal Rumble. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you asked for it, now you got it. Welcome to the Royal Rumble. We're live, and I just hope this arena has built the code because this crowd is rocking this place back and forth. The atmosphere in here is electric, as usual, and we're ready to kick things off. A little taste of royalty in our first match of the night. A Royal Rumble tag team matchup on the way. It'll be Team Jey Uso in a match for the record book. Stay right here because up next, we have a championship match.
This is what we've been waiting for.
It's the Usos against Team Hardcore.
Awesome. If you're just tuning in, we have a big tag team matchup for you tonight.
This is going to be a great one. Monumental stakes here as the title will be on the line here in this one.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 479 pounds, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. The Usos. And introducing the champions at a combined weight of 779 pounds, they are the National Wrestling Alliance National Tag Team Hardcore H and Hardcore R. Team Hardcore.
Man, social media is abuzz with the outcome of this match, and the WWE Universe seems to be torn on a favorite.
We welcome you to the splendor and the glory that is the Royal Rumble. You're looking live live at this sold-out arena where 20,697 WWE fans are all waiting for the answer to one question. Who will be the one?
Well, I don't have the answer. I don't know who it'll be, Cole, but whoever it is will have his name etched alongside some of the greatest names to ever lace up a pair of boots. Right out of the gate, we've got a huge match. Heck, every match tonight is huge.
Let's talk about the champion for a moment. What does he need to do to make sure his team comes out on top here?
He and his partner look good so far, Michael, but it's far too early to pick a winner. Let's see how this one plays out.
I think it's safe to say that his team is always prepared to benefit from an opponent making a mistake so that they can score the win.
Dishing out some serious punishment here. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
Watch it!
And he powers out.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. He's on the defensive now. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
Hey, it's the WWE. It's not ballet. He knew this was going to be a battle, and that's exactly what we're witnessing.
Well, if this is the beginning of the end for him, I must say that I expected much more of him tonight. Uh-oh, I think that really hurt his arm.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough. Very nicely done.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Here we go. Oh, his body has to be broken right now. You know, Jey Uso has so many athletic gifts that he can choose whatever way he likes when it comes to finishing off an opponent. Quickness, aerial ability, oh, and don't forget, Jey's tough.
And there's a tag. And there's the reversal.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
The champ counters, and you see the result.
When you reach this level of aggression, there's no going back, King.
There's no stopping this guy.
He's pinpointing the neck here.
He was one step ahead on that one.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Watch it!
What are the odds that we'll see new tag team champions come out of here tonight?
I'm telling you, very good if you ask me. We could see the tag team titles change hands right here before our very eyes.
With the tag is Jey Uso. Absorbing a little bit of punishment here. Nothing to be overly concerned about, though. What are the odds that we'll see new tag team champions come out of here tonight?
I'm telling you, very good if you ask me. We could see the tag team titles change hands right here before our very eyes.
The champ, just one step quick.
My God, his body's been through hell and his...
What a counter! Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
For the pin and the win!
The champ counters, and you see the result.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. Not this.
He's looking at it again. Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big. Whoa! Whoa!
And will this be it?
It may be.
2, 3. The champions retain the gold.
Here are your winners and still National Wrestling Alliance National Tag Team Champions.
Up next is a long-awaited championship match.
Big fight.
It'll be Seth Rollins versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, I can't wait for this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins. Introducing the champion from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Junior Heavyweight Champion, The Freak.
So much anticipation, and it all comes down to this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Cole alongside Jerry the King Lawler here at ringside. And King, tonight should be extremely exciting.
Well, you said it, Cole. It looks like we don't have to wait long for the action to start either. Let's go. The WWE Universe is going to love this one. Man, Seth Rollins, what offense.
This is undoubtedly the chance of a lifetime for Seth Rollins. Well, it's never easy to take down a champ. What kind of attack should he mount?
It's going to take a lot to take down the champion, but if anybody can do it, I think this is the one.
Look, it's going to take a lot to take down the champion. But if I were a betting man, I would have my money on the challenger tonight.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one.
You're right about that. You got to remember what works. Seth Rollins has in this business what we call all the tools. Rollins is lightning fast. He can get on that mat and wrestle. He can brawl. He can soar through the air. Oh, did I say? Seth Rollins is fearless.
We know he's tough, but the back of his head is starting to resemble a speed bag.
Yeah, punch after punch after punch.
After punch.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few rows.
Bill Rollins and all of his ability represents the future of WWE. All of the success Seth Rollins has experienced is only the beginning. If you don't believe it, just ask him.
Not looking good for the champ here. He's a true champion. I suspect he has plenty of fight left in him.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it can get.
Yeah, well, at this point, he may want to think about finding a way to take a breather. Seth Rollins gets out of trouble, and quickly.
And here's a cover.
Kicks out of the pinfall attempt.
Yeah, just barely, though. Man, Seth Rollins, what offense.
The champ, just one step quicker.
Here's a cover. And he kicks out before the referee's 3 count. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Oh, that was some reversal by Seth Rollins.
The champ counters, and you see the result. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
He's got the arm bar locked in.
Oh, man, look at his face. The pain has to be crippling.
Seth Rollins with a slick reversal.
He's showing, nice counter. If he keeps up this pace, then what a counter.
Looks like the champ is starting to crack. His championship reign may very well be holding on by a thread.
And Michael, this could be the opening he needs to pull ahead.
It's just too early to make a call at this point, Cole.
Yeah, I agree.
This match can still go either way.
Seth Rollins is looking for the decisive end. And this has got to be it.
It's it. It's over.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
He was able to reverse that.
What is Seth Rollins' best strategy at this point? The challenger's hopes. Whoa! We got to cover.
1, 2.
Oh, this guy's a competitor. He's not going down yet.
Yeah, not without a fight anyway.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination. And Rollins with the reversal.
The champ, just one step quicker.
Stay down. Stay down.
When this guy's on, look out.
What a counter that was. And Rollins with the reversal.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. And he reversed it. Good move there.
Oh, Seth Rollins in a tough situation here, folks. He put up a good fight, but it may be the end of the line for the challenger here tonight.
Well, he's not looking as good as he was earlier, but that doesn't mean he's done.
Well, he's already used his finisher twice. You have to wonder if he's going to go for it a third time. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. He was able to reverse that. Whoa!
He's measuring.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Seth Rollins finds a way out.
That move should do it. I mean, this should have been over a while ago. Come on, ref.
Yeah, this should be over.
Just look at this man. He's all business. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? And a kick out at two. Well, I thought this one was all over, King. You can tell that frustration has begun to set in here.
Oh, there is no quit in this man tonight.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this. 2. Man, he's got to be running on empty at this point.
I'm not sure. He seems to have something left. After the amount of punishment he suffered, it's simply amazing that he's still in this one. Great reversal. He's moving like a man possessed.
I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. And Rollins with the reversal.
He's making a statement.
Ooh, nice counter.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. And Rollins with the reversal.
And that was a huge counter. The champ counters, and you see the result.
When he gets going like this, there are few better. Uh-oh, big move coming. This is it. Here he goes.
Here's the pin. Title on the line.
And that title may change hand. Man, this guy just refuses to quit.
Yeah, never say die attitude out of him.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose. Going for the big one.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
There we go.
There's the pinfall. absolutely amazing. We knew he felt he had to win this tonight. I mean, there's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is, perhaps the biggest in his career.
I gotta agree with you, Cole.
Coming right up is a match that can change the course of an individual's career.
It's Alberto Del Rio against three of WWE's toughest competitors.
It's gonna be great.
The following contest, it's a ladder match, and it is for the championship. Introducing the challenger from San Luis Potosí, Mexico, weighing in at 239 pounds, Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, that look on the face of the challenger tells me we may be looking at a new champion when this one's all said and done. Well, you can tell by the walk. The challenger is ready for this one.
And introducing the challenger from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 240 pounds, Apollo Crews.
And there he is, Apollo Crews on the way to the ring.
You know, I don't think the challenger has any plans on wasting this golden opportunity.
And introducing the challenger, the Club, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 215 pounds, Carl Anderson.
Well, this guy looks eager to add some gold around his waist. Let's see if he can do it.
It's so important to be not just physically prepared, but also mentally prepared heading into a fatal four-way match.
And introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the Intercontinental United States Champion, Xavier Woods.
This may be one of the biggest threats to the champion's reign. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if we had a new champ when the final bell rang. We've seen so many historic ladder matches over the years. It's amazing what a competitor will do to their bodies when the title's on the line.
We welcome you to the splendor and the glory that is the Royal Rumble. You're looking live at this sold-out arena where 20,697 WWE fans are all waiting for the answer to one question. Who would be the one?
Well, I don't have the answer. I don't know who it'll be, Cole, but whoever it is will have his name etched alongside some of the greatest names to ever lace up a pair of boots. This one's going to be great.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. Let's talk about the challenger for a moment. In a fatal four-way, there are lots of moving parts. What does he need to do to separate himself here?
Obviously a talented competitor, Michael. But in a match like this, sometimes it comes down to luck. Not all the time, of course, but sometimes.
Well, he bit off a lot to chew on in there tonight, that's for sure.
That'll leave you gasping for air. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
No kidding, this is...
What a shot! What a shot from the ladder!
He's starting to feel it here. He has an amazing opportunity here to cement his legacy as one of the greatest champions in recent memory.
Come on, if he can't withstand this, he's in the wrong profession.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
Interesting and dangerous. This guy's kicks are so impactful.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while.
Challenger's starting to falter. Making matters worse, she's got not one, but three guys looking to destroy him here tonight.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this time. What a match.
Oh, it's been a great match up to this point, and this could really go either way.
Crew's able to avoid damage there. Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Well, when he sees the belt, he likes to hit below it.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Oh, not again. Not again.
This just gets worse. We talk about separation between you and your opponent as a key to victory. I don't know how you can be expected to do that when you're getting beaten all to hell.
Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. Uh-oh, there was no hesitation. decision there. This one.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Yeah, okay. He's got the gold in his hands.
Oh, but grabbing full possession is easier said than done.
The challenger in some big trouble here. The pressure of competing in this fatal four-way match may have finally gotten to him.
Not so fast. This guy's a fighter. Don't count him out just yet.
Yep, he seems to be in pretty bad shape right now, but I still think there's some fire left in him.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right here. And a test here for Alberto Del Rio. He has to formulate a plan quickly to get things going. The champ seems to have his number here tonight.
Well said, Michael, but we've all seen him come back from worse beatings in the past.
Yeah, and he's got to know full well that he can't let his opponent build any more from this momentum he's on. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
He's looking to put his opponent away already. Apollo Crews, this could be it.
There's the finishing move. Don't know if you have anything left after that.
Much more of that, and he's not going to last long. One of the things that makes a match like this even more challenging is that you have to decide who you're going to focus your attack on first. No! Oh, what's he going to do to follow that up? The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Oh, man, crashing and burning. Man, he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously wrong there.
He's going to have to hurry and pull.
Oh, this is scary. I can tell you from experience, it feels like you're 10 miles in the air now.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Oh, look out. All right, now that's what I'm talking about. This just became my kind of fight. I like it when things get down and dirty in there.
Careful what? He's doing everything he can to get his bearings back here. Otherwise, this match could be over sooner than anyone could have anticipated.
Yeah, Cole, this is when you have to settle things down. Get the blood flowing back in your body and strategize what your next move or your next form of attack will be. Wow, he's still down after that.
Here we go. Absolutely amazing. The tilt-the-world backbreaker dang near broke him in half.
Oh, I used to ride in tilt-the-world in the old carnival days.
Alberto Del Rio. We have a winner and a new champion, Alberto Del Rio.
Here are your winners and new Intercontinental United States Champion, Alberto Del Rio.
New champ. Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next. It's Colin Cassidy in a match I am sure we will not soon forget.
Oh, man, I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the All-Star World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from Queens, New York, weighing in at 276 pounds, Big Cass. Introducing the champion from Limbo, weighing in at 266 pounds, he is the All-Star World Heavyweight Champion, Death.
Oh boy, look at the gold. This should be an outstanding match.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in tonight. I'm Michael Cole, and on my left, as always, the incomparable Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, and from what I understand, Michael, the standing room only signs went up early for this one. Can you believe I couldn't even get comp tickets for my girlfriends? We're starting off strong, Michael, and things are just going to keep getting better.
A win for Colin Cassidy here would successfully mark the culmination of a long journey to the top. What, if anything, can he do to overthrow the current champion?
This is when all those hours in the gym finally pay off. A chance to become champion. A chance to forever have your name in the record books.
Well, look, these guys have been at each other's throats for weeks. This is becoming a really bitter rivalry.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this.
Big Cass starting to stumble a bit here. So much on the line here in the match for him.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it could get.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
Expanding the repertoire with that move.
There's the camel clutch, and somehow he's got to take the pressure off his neck.
And he escapes the hold.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
And he gets out of the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to see Colin Cassidy live and in person. He's like a tree with legs. He's got to be nearly 7 feet tall.
Yeah, and you can't teach that, Cole. At least that's what Enzo Amore likes to say.
He gets out of trouble there.
Going for an encore here. Tell me what Colin Cassidy can do here to improve his chances. And you have to wonder how much the challenger...
Oh, what a counter.
Aside from his overwhelming height, Colin Cassidy also brings a ton of street smarts with him to the ring, having grown up in one of Queens, New York's toughest sections.
You know, Cole, you have a lot of street smarts. Sesame Street.
His strikes have a little extra on them tonight. This is the type of attack that just wears down an opponent.
Yeah, and you can see it working right here.
The champ, just one step quicker. The champ counters, and you see the result.
Colin Cassidy, no problem getting out of that one.
Working the gut.
When he gets going like this, there are a few better. Reversal. He's got him up.
Some competitors just have a move they trust more than others.
This is it. Here he goes.
Big Cass being pushed to the limit here. You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take.
At this point, it's hard to say one of these guys is in better shape than the other. This entire match has been so evenly contested.
And I gotta say, these guys are going at it tooth and nail. And at this point, there's no way to pick a clear winner.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Boy, he was able to reverse and get out of that. He's looking at it.
The challenger not looking good, hoping to end it here.
I hope so too.
2.
And the shoulder's up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
And the taunting continues.
Hey, he's going for it again.
He's really taking over this match now. Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months.
Colin Cassidy doing a great job of turning that around. Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now. And right now, Colin Cassidy is visibly bleeding.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, barely at 2.5. Can you believe the endurance of this guy? Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
Stay down. Stay down.
Watch this! And now, looking to put a submission locked in. And this might be it. And that's the match.
Here's your winner and still All-Star World Heavyweight Champion, Death.
I can't imagine the pain that must have been inflicted by that move.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here next.
Big fight feel.
It'll be Goldberg against an imposing adversary.
Man, this could really get ugly.
What's going on here?
I don't know, but we're about to find out.
Must have seen it coming.
Yeah, you got to be smarter than that.
This is a one-on-one matchup, and I don't think I have to remind anyone what's on the line here.
With these competitors, this should be amazing.
It's go time, people.
But we all know that matches don't get much bigger than this one, with a title and professional legacies at stake.
Someone really should check on. I mean, a maneuver like that takes your career and it just flashes it before your very eyes.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a very long flash for you, Cole, but this guy's in trouble.
Let's take a moment to talk about the champion. What can we expect from him in this championship match?
It can be lonely at the top. Everybody in that locker room is gunning for you, and you don't know who you can trust.
You know, everybody in this arena knows exactly what I know, that this is a great matchup, that either one of these superstars can win, and that's the best kind.
exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Why not? If it's working, don't change it.
That's a first. What a move. Definitely sets a tone for the evening.
I like it.
Goldberg is making his presence known.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
The official continuing his count toward 10. And I think he's begging him to bring it.
Back into the ring now. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Incredible counter.
The champ just one step quicker.
Well. That's the first time tonight we've seen that move.
I wouldn't mind seeing it a little more often.
He saw that one coming.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here.
Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this time. What a match.
Oh, he's obviously hoping to end it quickly.
Look at those eyes.
Oh, yeah, this could be big.
He's making a statement. What a counter that was. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow.
He wasted too much time on that one.
Where does Goldberg find the strength to be able to keep fighting?
He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
Uh-oh, look at this. Trying to put him away. The challenger's championship dream.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. We know what this is.
Here we see it one more time.
Yeah, I don't know if I can believe what I saw the first time. Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so. Again, the championship title at stake in this contest.
And again, we reiterate, the championship title is at stake in this contest.
If his back wasn't hurt before, oh God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
The champ counters, and you see the result. No, cut off at the last second.
Oh! Goldberg getting it done consistently here.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
First time for everything, I guess.
When he gets going like this, there are few better.
He is getting absolutely manhandled here. He might just have nothing left to give, guys.
Well, this is certainly bad news for him, but is it the end? Not ready to say that just yet.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight.
Down goes Goldberg.
He's down. He may be out. I don't know how much longer he's going to be able to go. Out of the ring. Now what's going to happen?
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie. He's wild in there.
Outside of the ring here, there are so many different tools at your disposal.
Yeah, they're literally everywhere.
Displaying a wide range of offense here.
Boy, he just got laid out.
Can he score the pin? Ouch! After a move like that, he's going to need to see a chiropractor or a spine specialist, whatever he's comfortable with. No pun intended, of course.
Yeah, he's not going to be comfortable for a while. He looks absolutely unstoppable here. Oh, boy. What's he going to go for here, Cole?
Power! He can do it here.
I think he's got him.
2, 3. Oh, I don't believe it. History has been made here tonight with a new champion, and it's Goldberg.
Here are your winners and new Internet Heavyweight Champion, Goldberg.
New champion, I don't believe it. And neither does the former champ that appears to be stunned and astonished.
Look at the look on that face. They can't believe it. But let's not forget, we have a new champion.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing. The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
I can't wait.
We have John Cena versus Brock Lesnar.
We've been waiting on this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
Things are about to heat up.
Who needs entrances anyway?
And we are going to start this early.
I knew they couldn't wait, Cole.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
What an atmosphere. What a championship match we've got on our hands. It's party time. Regardless, people will look back on this night and tell stories to their grandkids about it.
Got the leg. Oh, what a painful submission.
Okay, guys, I wanted to talk a little.
Watch it.
And he powers out.
You know, there isn't a performer who's had a bigger impact in WWE over the past decade than John Cena. And sure, maybe he's got his share of detractors, but that comes with any territory when you go into every battle with as much attitude and perseverance as Cena does.
What offense John Cena's showing at this point.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. Bang, right to the face. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful. John Cena's really conquered as many challenges as one superstar can face in WWE, and that includes beating the odds when in that ring against opponents, coming back from near career-ending injuries, and always looking over his shoulder for the next superstar, looking to make a name for themselves at Cena's expense.
Well, you're right about that, Michael. And I'm sure Cena's battles are ones his opponents would like to forget. But I know one thing. John Cena always brings out the best in his opponents because he is always going to be at his best. There's no such thing as going halfway for John Cena. Whether it's his attitude, his effort, or his ability to be a royal pain in the butt to the no-good villains here in the WWE. You know, when we talk about John Cena, there is no other performer that I can think of in WWE where there is just no middle ground when it comes to how the fans feel about him. I mean, it is either love him or hate him relationship between John Cena and all of these people in the stands.
Whoa, some reversal by John Cena.
This one could end in a countout. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
There's no telling what's going to happen here.
8, 9.
The face is absorbing a lot of punishment right now. It might be a good idea to get those arms up.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the...
And there it is. The referee is waving. The match we have next is going to be awesome. Stay where you are.
Can I just move right over here?
We have a real fan favorite in a match that will be etched in the record books. Yeah. Hello, everybody, and thank you for being part of what promises to be an amazing night. I'm Michael Cole, joined as always by the King himself. He's a Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
Well, enough about me, Michael. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me? We're starting things off strong tonight.
Tell us about Neville. For those who are unfamiliar with him, what can they anticipate out of him here?
When a superstar still has plenty left in the tank, anything can happen. Don't blink, you might miss something.
I've been looking forward to seeing these competitors square off for quite some time now, Cole.
Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing. We'll have our third competitor momentarily.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. Neville connecting there with a good shot. Here's the brain buster.
Oh.
Might be a concussion here. We'll have to see.
No kidding. He'll be dizzy at least.
Clearly taking out the arm was part of the game plan heading into this match.
Who's next?
Here's another competitor.
And look at him, Michael. He looks determined to win this match.
Expanding the repertoire with that move. Neville is making his presence known. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Neville putting it on him right now.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Who's going to be the next man to enter the Royal Rumble match?
And now Randy Orton's charging to the ring.
Oh boy, I wouldn't trust the Viper here.
He's not looking like himself here. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
Michael, we're going to see what this guy is made of.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
Neville not in a good spot here. It's not an easy task when you're AJ Styles has been eliminated.
I can't believe it.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Who's going to be the next superstar to enter the Royal Rumble match?
I love the Royal Rumble. Let's see it. Let's see who it is.
He's been waiting for his chance to enter, and here it is.
Oh, Cole, this guy has a legitimate chance of winning this thing. You know, if the WWE fans know one thing, it's that Randy Orton is one of the most lethal superstars in the history of this company and this business. You can tell during his slow, deliberate walk to the ring that with each step, he's plotting against his opponent.
How could Tyler Breeze just dig deeper right now and find his way out of this one?
And you can't help but wonder how much more of this 30-man match he can withstand.
You got that right, Michael. This is where we find out exactly what this guy is made of.
Talk about an oversized ego, Cole.
Huge.
It's almost as big as yours, but I realize you have to be confident to be successful here in the WWE. But this guy is just being ridiculous. Who's next? Yes, it's Daniel Bryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, despite Daniel Bryan now joining the match, please don't change your channel. I promise this will be incredibly exciting.
Oh my gosh. Will you shut up, Cole? He was able to reverse that.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. Tyler Breeze turns it around.
When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Now Tyler Breeze takes a moment to admire himself.
Hey, how about taking somebody else's picture? Man, DDT'd right on his face. Wow, Daniel Bryan.
And Orton comes up short.
You know, that's very unlike Randy Orton, Cole.
You can practically feel the wear and tear that's been done throughout this match.
That's one less superstar to deal with.
And he's been eliminated. High elbow to the face.
Neville is not someone to sleep on.
Next entrance, getting ready to come out. And we're about to see Jey Uso get things started.
We've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here.
Keep your eye on this one.
Yeah, this should be... Uh-oh! What a Royal Rumble this has been. Action fast and furious. But we're not through. We have another entrant. Who's it going to be?
Look out. Here comes Jimmy.
Anytime. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet. Jey Uso taken out of his game.
Jimmy Uso with the slick reversal.
He's on Dream Street.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Darren Young making his way to the ring.
Uh-oh. Somebody's on Darren Young's bad side. It's almost time for the next competitor.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting. I don't believe it. He's been eliminated.
Great offense by Darren Young. Twice as nice.
He's in full-on attack mode now.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
He just didn't have enough left to hang on.
Not giving Jimmy Uso a chance for any recovery here.
Who's next?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. That fresh superstar has just entered the match. A huge advantage for the newcomer.
A huge advantage indeed, considering the guys in the ring have been going at it for quite some time now.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time.
Well, that missed him all right.
Hey, did you look before firing? What an idiot.
And it's Darren Young floundering some. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
But it's important to know that this match has been so evenly contested so far. You really can't pick a winner.
I think a lot of people would agree with that assessment, John. For his sake, I hope there's a lot more left in the tank. Get ready. Another superstar's about to head out.
Bray Wyatt coming to the ring as only Bray Wyatt can.
Well, it's Bray Wyatt's world, Cole. We're just living in it. Or at least that's what he wants us to believe.
And impressed Jimmy Uso's night is over.
Until next time, Jimmy.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Well, moves like that at this stage are not to win any match. They're just used to send a message.
Yeah, I think this guy's really showboating now. Lucky number 13.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Big E making a beeline for the ring.
Man, this guy's got destruction on his mind, Michael.
Oh, his spine bending and cracking from that backbreaker.
He's trying to mangle his face here. I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything. Well, he was able to reverse first and get out of that.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while.
Big Cass starting to stumble a bit here. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
Look at this guy. He's better than what we're seeing right now.
Oh, man, I'm certain he came into this match knowing it would not be a cakewalk. Next entrance, getting ready to come out.
Darren Young gathering attention in a hurry. He's not looking good here. And you can't help but wonder how much more of this 30-man match he can withstand.
Never say never, but things are not looking very good for him right now.
Yeah, but at some point, one of these guys is going to pull ahead. And that might just be what we're looking at here.
And he dodges that one.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
Oh, my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match!
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. Oh, it looks like he's in no man's land here. He needs to be able to put...
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
Oh, Bray Wyatt felt that. If there's one place you don't want to get pummeled, it's your face.
No kidding. Whew, that's hurting me. Now with complete control.
First time for everything, I guess. Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. aggression here tonight.
He's been eliminated.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else.
There's the suplex. What a move! What a smart move!
Enzo Amore gets out of that one. Nice move. Wow, that might have broken his jaw. Who's coming out next?
Fernando is on his way to the ring.
And he looks ready.
I think this man means business. A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
It's almost time for the next competitor.
Is it time already? That was fast.
Well, here comes many people's pick to win this thing.
Working the midsection there. Oof, man.
Fernando on the defensive. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it could get.
Great point, John. And he doesn't seem too phased at this point.
Moves like that can upset your opponent more than hurt them. Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. Get ready. Another. Oh, my gosh.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Xavier Woods making his way to the ring.
And oh, what a counter.
Ray goes down in a hurry.
That'll leave a mark.
Look at Fernando go. This is great.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that move tonight from either locker room.
I kind of love it.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
And there goes a superstar.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild. Oh, no! I'm not sure. But with a miss like that, I'm wondering if he has something in his eye.
Who's going to be the next superstar to enter the Royal Rumble match?
I love the Royal Rumble. Let's see it. Let's see who it is.
All this demoralizing damage to Enzo Amore. How can he take the upper hand here? And you can't help but wonder how much more of this 30-man match he can withstand.
Sure, he doesn't look great right now, but I'd be surprised if we find out that he doesn't have a little more fight left in him. Well, victory's not the only thing on the line here, Cole. When you have a competitor such as this in the ring, pride becomes a major issue.
That may be the first time we've seen that executed.
Next entrance, getting ready to come out.
He jumps so high off the ground, he can invent moves in midair.
Amazing. Look at
He just eliminated him with authority.
Vicious neck breaker. Just look at this man. He's all business. He's endured heavy blows here. I don't know how much longer he can go. The referee may have to call this match, King.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody you see has an exact twin.
Oh, I think this man means business. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Would you listen to this crowd show their appreciation for these amazing competitors?
He's focusing on the face now. Taken down with a belly-to-back suplex.
What a vicious suplex. This is a true test of physicality for Enzo Amore. What a mess he's found himself in.
I don't know if he can take much more punishment here in this 30-man match.
You can almost see the confidence starting to drain from his face.
I totally agree, John. And I really thought we were going to see a lot more from him here tust.
The unpredictable Goldust now making his way in.
Moments away from the next entrant.
Xavier Woods really feeling the heat now. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
And it looked to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
There's a lot of truth in that statement, especially when referring to this guy, John.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He gets out of trouble there.
Gonna feel that breaker in the morning.
You're right, when he gets up in the morning, the only thing on his body that won't hurt us is his pajamas. Goldust reversing it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Come on! Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
And he reversed it. Good move there.
I don't know if we've seen that from him before. I mean, it's definitely a first tonight.
This is great. This guy will try anything. He was able to reverse that.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
And almost slammed him right through the ring floor.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
I'd say he's been winning this match up until now, but the tides may very well be turning.
Don't worry about him, John. He still looks to be winning this one. Oh, he never saw the end coming.
Thanks for coming, Enzo.
That's it. He's done.
He's making a statement here with this attack. The small of the back is absorbing a great deal of punishment here.
He's not exactly popping up to his feet here.
Well, what do you expect, Michael? Did you see what just happened?
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
And he reversed it. Good move there. I don't know how much more damage he can take. And that one hurt his hand.
Goldust saw that one coming.
Yeah, it's hard getting one past a veteran like Goldust.
Xavier Woods finds himself in some trouble. And you can't help but wonder how much more of this 30-man match he can withstand.
Well, this might finally be where one of these guys starts to pull away.
And a test here for Brock Lesnar. He has to formulate a plan quickly to get things going. I don't know if he can take much more punishment here in this 30-man match.
Let's not count him out just yet, Michael. Everyone in that ring is taking deep breaths, even the referee. I'm not counting him out, and neither should you.
Oh, wow. Who would have thought this match would be as evenly contested as it is? It's almost time for the next competitor.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Yes, we are. The same form of attack we've seen before.
And he gets out of the way.
Ouch! Brock Lesnar went down hard that time. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
He's showing no signs of letting up.
I like what I'm seeing here from Brock Lesnar.
He's starting to show signs of fatigue. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
The truth is, though, he's still very much in control.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. He's in full-on attack. Oh, that didn't take long. Goldust is in a world.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now.
And now he goes for it a second time.
Wow! What a reversal by Lesnar!
Xavier Woods has been eliminated.
Well, you got to come with more than that if you want to make a name for yourself in WWE. Just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. Uh-oh, big move coming. Oh, Brock Lesnar going in.
And now it is show-off time.
The waste time loading here. Who's next?
He's making a statement here with this attack. Luke Gallows is on his way to the ring. What does The Miz have to do at this point to stay in this match?
And you can't help but wonder how much more of this 30-man match he can withstand.
You got that right, Michael. This is where we find out exactly what this guy is made of.
Guys, come on, let's not get too crazy here. We've seen that he can absorb a heck of a lot of punishment and still keep coming. Incredible counter. The Miz with a nice reversal.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Man, Luke Gallows, what offense. Oh, the reversal by The Miz. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff. Moments away from the next entrant.
Here comes Diego.
Oh, this should be good, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. That's it for Brock Lesnar.
Well, that didn't go as planned for Lesnar.
Yes! No! No!
This is great. The Miz is out. Where are you going, Michael?
Give me a minute. I wasn't prepared for this.
Oh, please stop. You have a job to do.
Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. What a battle. What a great Royal Rumble. Who's going to be the next superstar to enter this thing?
And here comes yet another competitor with hopes of main eventing WrestleMania.
Oh, man. Good luck eliminating this guy. Look at him. He looks unstoppable tonight. It's going to take a lot to change the tide of this one.
Oh, what a counter.
A quick reversal by Kevin Owens.
And there's the reversal.
He looks a bit off his game here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
It's a good point, John. And I'd say this match is about as even as it can get at this point. Who's next?
Man, Kevin Owens, what offense.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
We've got a fresh superstar entering the match.
Yeah, and you know, Michael, being fresh is a huge advantage in a match like this.
Nicely done.
He just eliminated him with authority.
Imagine what he's feeling, being delivered with...
I don't believe it! He's been eliminated!
Diego's toughness getting tested here. I don't know if he can take much more punishment here in this 30-man match.
Well, this is certainly bad news for him, but is it the end? Not ready to say that just yet.
And he's got to know full well that he can't let his opponent build any more from this momentum he's on.
Roman Reigns, the whole complexion of the Royal Rumble just changed.
Who's coming out next?
And Stardust reverses it.
Oh, Roman Reigns felt that.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Roman Reigns with a reversal.
Well, you know, speed and power is a dangerous combination, Cole.
Stardust starting to fade a bit here. I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
This guy's fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's been a great match up to this point, and this could really go either way.
Scott Dawson enters the match.
Who's going to be the next superstar to enter the Royal Rumble match?
I love the Royal Rumble. Let's see it. Let's see who it is.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
He's got him up.
Struggling a bit here. It appears his opponent has his number right now.
Wow, these guys aren't giving an inch, but at some point, one of them got to start pulling away, which is what we might be seeing right now.
Well, we've seen this competitor make some bold moves in the past, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some more of that here tonight.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh, wait, nice reversal. Roman Reigns has found an answer here. Oh, no, massive damage done there.
First time for everything, I guess. Oh, he missed that one. God, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The freeze may give him a cold.
There he goes again.
And again. And again.
And again. A crippling slam to the mat. Our troops starting to stall a bit here. It's not an easy task when you're competing with 29 other superstars.
I don't know. This appears to be nothing more than a little stumble along the way.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get too concerned for him. I'd still say he's in a very favorable position.
I think that's yes, it's an elimination.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast. Right counter. Oh, mama!
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back.
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder...
And there goes a superstar.
Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stop.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Reversal.
It's over for Diego.
Woo, a little showboating going on here.
Roman Reigns looking a bit uneasy here.
And you can't help but wonder
How much more of this 30-man match he can withstand?
You said it, and I was a little surprised that his finisher earlier didn't end this match.
You know, I don't think anyone is out of this one. Regroup and attack is what I say. Who's coming out at number 30?
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must must be serious injuries.
No kidding, this is going to need some serious medical attention.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
Yeah, well, I've felt it before, and you're right, you don't want to know.
A powerful kick inflicting some damage.
Oh, man, that hurt me just watching it.
And there's the reversal.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Getting nailed with a strike like that lets you know just what kind of fight you're in. WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson is credited with creating the Royal Rumble match, which has gone on to become one of the most popular matches in WWE history. You don't see that move every day.
Oh, reversal. Oh. He's got him up.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Mike.
And his heartless attack continues.
Oh, man, this is getting tough to watch.
What a shot. Roman Reigns, he may be done for.
No kidding. Roman Reigns might be out cold after that one.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Nice reversal.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Look at that reversal. Strength.
He's making a statement here with this attack. I don't remember the last. Dawson's eliminated.
If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
And that was a huge counter.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
And it's Roman Reigns in a tough spot. At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
And Michael, he clearly loves using his finisher. It's just too bad it hasn't actually finished anything for him here tonight.
Well, all I can say, guys, is that his finisher seems pretty ineffective here tonight.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Boy, he was able to reverse it and get out of that.
Displaying a wide range of offense here. A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Thank you for closing out your weekend with us. We have plenty of action scheduled for you on this.
That's one less superstar to deal with.
Stardust has been eliminated.
The match is over. That's all she wrote.
Here's your winner, Roman Reigns.
It wasn't pretty, But a win's a win.
This win is exactly why so many superstars hope their number never gets called to face this guy.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.